Oh, hey, welcome everyone. Today we're looking at the minor pentatonic scale, maybe in a way that you really haven't thought of before. This is an intermediate to advanced lesson for someone who already knows the pentatonic scale and wants to just have some new and fresh ideas to expand their solos. I really love to use the pentatonic scale pretty much every time I pick up the guitar. I use it because it's got some structure in different parts of the neck. And use it for an anchoring point for some target notes, and it just is a easy way to look at the fretboard. So check out this jam in B minor. All right, I got you in close. Let's look at some things that will take your soloing to the next level. We're going to use this pentatonic scale. In this example today, it's B minor. So we're going to target really using this B note as an anchor point in the 7th fret here. B note here in the 9th fret. Really using these notes as target points, and also in the 7th fret up here on the E string. Also using the extensions just from the scale in the previous position and the position 2 of the pentatonic, like this. B note starting here. Throwing that blue note in there. Really adds a lot of bluesy feel to it. Whether it's a dominant progression or a minor like this, you can really use that blue note. So the biggest thing for me is looking at the chords you're using. In this example, we're just using it, the B minor, E minor, and F sharp minor. Just a minor blues, real simple, but you don't want to aimlessly play up and down this scale. And if you're practicing like that, stop right now. Use phrases and look at the chords you want to play over, and leading into this with really looking at the third of the chord is just such a great chord tone. So in B minor, got the B, F sharp, and D. And they're all right at that anchor point. Go right back to your anchor point. Just right there, it does not sound like you're playing a scale anymore. Just using these notes in the chord that's going by. Now, really, the biggest thing here is targeting when you go to the chord changes. This is where it gets confusing and harder for some players. So we got an E minor here, or an E minor 7. The third of that E minor 7 is the G note here, which is not in the minor pentatonic. So add it in there. Double stop, you can actually use just a piece of the E minor sitting right here, right in the pocket here. E note, G note, and then you got your anchor point. You can hear the chord as you're playing that way, leading back into the B minor. Just really targeting those chord tones. If you want to practice something, just practice those chord tones, because you will be a much better and confident solo player, and just playing with a lot more emotion when you know and are confident of those chord tones coming up. All right, that leads us into the F sharp minor. Just using this arpeggio, this is how I like to look at it. Just use pieces of them. 11th fret G string. So we got an F sharp note, A note, back to the 10th fret of the B string, and then back here. So these two notes are in the minor pentatonic, but this is not the C sharp note, which is right here, it's in the 9th fret here. So it's just a great way to target that chord. Even if you just hit some of these target notes, go back to the minor pentatonic that we all know and love. So again, we're just using the first position minor pentatonic with these little extensions, but you can use this all over the neck. If you get good in a position here, knowing the small phrases and using these same phrases up and down the neck, just walking down the pentatonic scale once you play those phrases. You'll be playing all over the neck in no time if you look at the small phrases in the different positions, not necessarily playing up and down every note, and you really do not want to practice that way. So again, looking at the chord progression, play the chords, looking at the notes that might not be in the pentatonic scale, and just target those. It's really that simple. That's such an easy way to help you be creative and really confident in the notes you're playing, because they're in the chord. They sound good, and then go back to some pentatonic licks that you know and love. So even if you've been playing a long time, we need to embrace this pentatonic scale, because I've been playing my whole life. I'm limited, very limited in theory. I know a few things, but I just know what sounds good to my ear. And using the structure of the pentatonic scale in simple ways to just to be creative and create some great solos. So thanks for hanging out with me today. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.